Open it.
Wait, what is it?
Is that what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Well, it may surprise you to hear, but the Libs are again very, very upset, melting down all weekend about a tennis shoe. That's right. Donald Trump rolled out a $400 pair of sneakers. And they thought, well, no one's going to buy that. Nobody's going to buy Trump's insane $400 high top sneakers. Gonna get mad. Gonna call him Al Bundy like that's an insult. A man that scored 4 touchdowns in a single game. A still standing Polk High school record. High school football record. Would have went pro too. If you didn't get caught up by that succubus Peggy. Well, his shoe sold out in just hours. I looked at purchasing some that day because it would be an amazing write-off for the channel. But by the time I went back, first of all, they didn't make my size, which is not uncommon. I would have just got like any size and put it like on the set behind me. But sold out almost immediately. Of course, media and libs are big mad. Former President Trump's high-top sneakers sold out hours after their launch Saturday at SneakerCon in Philadelphia. The shoes, called the Never Surrendered high-top sneaker, sell for $399. The pair, along with 2 low-top sneakers and a bottle of Victory 47 perfume and cologne, were available for purchase on a new website, where it was gettrumpsneakers.com. Now, these were pre-ordered, so they only limited it to 1,000 pairs, allegedly. Now, I don't know, how many, but you could say every single size gone. If he only sold 1,000 pairs, decent earnings. Probably should have sold 10,000 pairs. Now, you can still sell, by the way. It looks like the white version. Let's see. I can still get the white version. Now, they only make it up to size 13, but I could order these. $200. I'm happening in real time. Or do you go with the reds? I think the gold is a more iconic Trump look. They sold the special gold edition. Only 1,000 pairs of those. Now, do I think there'll be some kind of secondary market? I don't know. Do I think he sold a good amount of perfume and all this kind of stuff? Yeah. I'd be willing to bet you he raised a couple $100,000. Now, I probably would have only ordered the gold ones because they're so ridiculous looking. Like, they're just so... And they were numbered! Oh, I missed out big time. Oh, they were numbered too. Oh, man. I really missed it. I really missed it. Now, the gold for the meme. I would not pay $200 for these shoes. I highly doubt they're, well constructed. I understand they're a meme. But, Liv's big mad. Trump launches sneaker line a day after judge's order to pay nearly $355 million. Former President Donald Trump on Saturday launched a sneaker line a day after his companies were ordered to pay a judge $355 million in a New York civil fraud trial where there were no victims. From what I can see, right? The banks got paid. Everyone got paid. Who is this money supposed to go to? Corrupt judge, in my opinion. This is something I'm talking about for 12 or 13 years, and I think it's going to be a big success, said Trump, and my dog Huck agrees, who is marching closer to the 2024 Republican nomination and a potential rematch with President Joe Biden. By Saturday night, the $400 sneakers were listed as sold out on the website. There had been 1,000 pairs of sneakers available for purchase, according to the site. The former president is also selling 2 other versions that have a T and 45 on the sides for $200, cologne and perfume at $100. $100 for cologne or perfume is probably not like, wild. It's, I don't know. The last bottle of cologne I bought was like in high school. But I think it was probably like $50 or $60. Now, there are many people, scumbags, trying to sell these sneakers on eBay. And by the way, they are going for thousands of dollars per pair. Here's one with 25 bids for $2,800. Here's another one with 27 bids with 6 minutes to go for $6,000. Now, supposedly someone bought this for $9,500. Oh no, that's just the sold out image. People are trying to resell the red ones on here for $450, even though they are available on the website already. Here's one for $45,000 as a meme. I mean, there are some that if you look at sold listings, I suspect some of these have already been purchased for many, many dollars. Here's a pair that sold for $5,845. Here's a pair that sold for a best offer. Now, this says pre-sale rare 1 of 1,000 Donald Trump never surrender gold sneakers. So they took an offer and sold it for, I don't know, thousands of dollars. Genius. $300 would have been a funny write-off. I'm not paying secondary market prices. Where to find Donald Trump's new hot sneakers, written by Sean Harper, who is a diversity, equity, and inclusion expert. Imagine you're a DEI expert and you have to write this article. Many urban footwear enthusiasts will surely agree that the shoes, in fact, go hard. The shoe does go hard. Like, I think that, like, it's a little, like, it's very Trump, but, like, they do go hard. Like, I would wear a pair of these probably without the Trump logo, you know? You could get the shoe for $50, you know? People in Trump's Philadelphia audience were holding signs exclaiming, "Sneakerheads love Trump." How many of them do? Who are they? Where do they live? Sneakerheads spend $100 or more on shoes and typically buy 3 or more pairs each year, according to a recent Consumer Report. They tend to be millennials, male, and disproportionately black. They're likely to reside in large urban contexts. Trump sneakers debuted in America's 6th largest city, where black people comprise the single largest racial group. They're 40.1% of Philadelphians. Will we find lots of hot never surrenders in predominantly black neighborhoods across a city of brotherly love? Probably not, as few people live there have shown up for Trump at the ballot box. Well, that's a lie. And you know, Trump needs to go back to the inner cities again, like he did the first time around. Nationally, only 6% of black Americans voted for Trump. Yeah, well, probably the ones that could afford his shoes. Price point definitely isn't the biggest reason why Trump sneakers will never make it their way into many black people's closets. Irrefutably, $400 is pricey for a pair of high tops. But as Robin Moet noted in a recent Essence article, consumers are willing to pay any amount to be the first person to have a coveted release. So this whole article is a cope about how black people won't buy his shoes even though they sold out. This one is Trump sneakers, whichever presidential candidates offer the best footwear gets my vote. Well, I'd say that Trump's probably going to take the cake on that. Those $400 gold Trump sneakers are but a lot more than shoes. What Trump is really selling when he's selling his footwear. The absolute amount of cope and seethe in the mainstream media. Trump met with booze and chance while selling sneakers in Philadelphia. I mean, I bet you he could have sold 10,000 pairs at, $40 each or $400 each. Would have been a nice little, I would have bought them for the meme and understood that I was very lucky to be in a position. Obviously, I would never wear them. But then New York Times, Trump's hawking $400 shoes. Okay. So he doesn't get billionaire donors like the Democrats do. He's got to, earn his money. You can't find them because they're sold out. I mean, certainly somebody's buying them. They're selling for thousands of dollars on the secondary market right now. Thousands. Trump's got to earn his money some way. And they're probably butthurt that they sold out. I mean, these white ones are not bad, but $200 feels like a lot. I don't think I would pay that much for a pair of shoes. I know that's not like crazy these days. I know that's not crazy, but I won't pay every pair of shoes I own are like DCs that were like $60. Even that feels like. I mean, the T Red Wave. Oh, I get it. The Red Wave. And POTUS 45. Should be interesting. It'll be interesting. These are just like a pre-order. So it'll be, it'll be interesting to see what they actually look like when people get them. I wish I kind of would have ordered one. I wouldn't have sold mine, though. I would have just enjoyed it. I would have enjoyed it. All the people that replies, don't be mad because they sold out in minutes. I bought 3 pairs. I mean, like, the people are coping. Oh, Trump's like Al Bundy. Yeah, okay. You think Al Bundy could sell 1,000 pairs of $400 shoes? Probably not. Cope more, libs.